Hello, JPU family. Welcome back. Welcome back. It has been a while, but when I know it go, it's the holiday season. So we'll talk a little bit more about that soon, about the scheduling over here. But first, we're on tonight, and I just want to say welcome to everybody. Whether it's your first time on this platform, or you are a returning subscriber, or you are a silent listener, big up everybody. It's good to be back. So, what is going on with you guys? I hope everybody is doing well. Want to know what we'll come about here for talk about tonight? The long-awaited by-elections were held, and some damning discoveries, and we're going to talk about and examine the results. So let me see who they here. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Thank you so much for your phone calls and everything. People calling to say, welcome to the program. We miss you. Even though it's only been like 3 nights. But I know me not left out to at all, no matter how busy the schedule gets. Bad to bad. If I even for command 1 night out of the week for say, hey, this is what's going on, you can count on that. Whether I'm home or whether I'm not. Me not go just go the whole week. So if you not see me the whole week, something is wrong. And I'm going to try and open up the phone line, guys. And let me try to get the number. I want to get the number a little big up on the screen, but take time with me, may I come. Hold on there. So, moderator, good night. Jamaican female farmer, welcome back. Miss Joan, thank you so much for being a part of this platform. And all of our adult subscribers or elderly subscribers, I just want to say thank you for being here. Some people think say adults, them not too tech savvy and rare, whatever. But our adults over here, guys, our elderly supporters over here, they are so diligent about being here and, having dialogue with us and even scolding me for not being on time sometimes. And that's fine. But I just want to say thank you guys for always being here with us. Moderator, you bigger mix up though. Hear there? No, sir. All right, guys. So make we get into it. Wanna know the by-election? Today I don't want to upload. And we always want to see a peaceful election, right? Sadly, today we had 2 incidents that were not very pleasant. I uploaded one today, and I'm going to show you one right now. Mark Golden, what happened to him? He caused it on himself because what happened was he breached the polling station, and it doesn't work like that in Jamaica or any place else for that matter. You cannot be in the polling station if you're not supposed to be there. Now, Mark Golden went into the polling station and then fling back after him. And at another location, the police did have a lick one shot in the ear for disperse and escalating situation. Here it is. Yeah, guys, so that is what happened. We don't want to see any political violence, no time at all, under no circumstances. We are grown people, we are civilized people, and we don't need to do that. We don't want to see nobody will get hurt. And it's good to see that the police were out there doing their job. Right? So the people you're looking at on the screen, guys. Let us start with the guys and the women in the back of the image you're looking at. To the extreme left, there is Rosemary Shaw. She represented the PNP and she won. And I'm going to show you the data. The gentleman beside her also won. They ran in the divisions. Remember, the PNP said them not contest nothing outside of the divisions, right? You have Marissa Dalrymple of South Trelawney who won, and the gentleman beside her who is up in Nigel Clark's farmer constituency, he also won. Now, the men that you are looking at in the front, as you can see in the title here tonight, guys, it says 5 by-elections. So, may I look on the 4 what happened today and the one what happened with Carl Samuda. Those are the 5 we're examining tonight over here. So in the title here tonight, it says 5 by-elections examined, and I'm going to show you PNP election fraud. JLP secures 2 for parliament. But what happened to them divisionally? We are going to look on all right. You see them 3 man here in the front row, guys? No make PNP fool, you know. The 3 man them where come say them are run independent, they were sent by the PNP and they lost. So don't feel like say the PNP was so strategic that they only picked certain elections to go into and won all of them. No. These men who come declare so them are independent, them are PNP. Everybody know that. The gentleman right there to the far left, in the front, he was a PNP. I think he ran in even 2020 on the PNP's ticket. The gentleman in the middle, right here, him used to be Speaker of the House, PNP, and the man in the white jacket right there, so him a PNP. So what the PNP do? They see them what them not sure about, what they don't want to lose in on their record, on the record. Them basically send PNP people to go running at the seat them and to say them are independent. Which is, they're nothing but a fraud. Dayton Campbell, Mark Golding, Peter Bunting, nothing but a fraud. Them cannot do the thing the right way and do it up front. Them have to always do it fraud. Yes, you see them like how them use fraud. If you put Mark Golding there, see them like how they use the fraud, promise the workers them a $10 million. See them like how they use fraud on top of Dr. Phillips at the same fraud they come with. Me tell you no long time, so them are not politicians, so don't expect anything where integrity is concerned from them. That is the PNP right now under Mark Golding's leadership. You see what he did today? Carry himself gone at the polling station. Where I'm going there for and where I'm going there go do? They can't be trusted. So don't make nobody fool, you know. The PNP sent these people in there to go and run independent. The lady up here named Rosemary Shaw. It is good that she won. And I say that because the Rise United faction them, they were fighting her out. Them never want her to go run. And because she's a woman where, you know, she stand up in her power and so forth, them couldn't move her so easy. Plus, she had the people in her favor. She also ran for the JLP before and won. So she has a thing with people. You understand? So that's okay. You know, that's good that she won. I mean, everybody who work hard and, you know, put themselves up for leadership and came out victorious, we congratulate them. That's good. As long as them don't do no fraud. But may I tell you, say them 3 man here at the front, when them come say them are independent, let me show you the result them. If you're just joining the live, guys, please hit the like button and please to share and subscribe if you have not already done so. Let me just find the results so that we can look at them together. So, let's move this out of the way. Hold on. So for the Morant Bay division, as you can see, and as I uploaded earlier, the ones that the PNP won divisionally, because only division, I don't know why they're afraid of other by-election them so. But a divisional one they say they want to do, upon the record. Anything else, then put other rest of people in there and tell them to go independent. Anyway, so Rose won by little over 100, if my math's correct. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad, but I would say, you know, too close for comfort. But a win is a win still. So when I have a chew on a cold water par Rose thing. Hold on. Delroy Dawson, same thing. Very close. Very, very close. Too close almost. But a win is a win, so we're not going to show no cold water there. That's the mathematics. As for Dalrymple, as you can see, I know South Trelawney very, very well, and I have been talking for years about the work that Dalrymple has done. I am not a big fan of Dalrymple because when she was Speaker of the House, I didn't like her behavior. She behaved like a cow-dung person. She could be a very nice person. I've never met her, but I did not like how she reminded me of one boss who I did have when I was like 17. I was working at a restaurant, and this Jamaican lady at the restaurant, she reminded me so much of Dalrymple. She was like a cow-dung somebody, and I couldn't stand along. You understand? So I don't really like the way that she was in the parliament, but in her constituency, as a member of parliament and representative of the people, she works very well. Everything what the people them supposed to get, whether it be their road or anything at all, she make sure say she get it and come put it down. As so she work. Me see her work. And likewise, our councillor them, them do them work. So I can definitely attest to that. And no matter who the PNP send there, they will not remove her. That's for sure. Now, you're looking at the gentleman when him Lloyd Gillins, we say him is independent, right? Him data and them send figure run against her. Though they tell you, oh, we're not contesting those. Yes, they are. They've sent 3 independent PNP people, and they all lost. No, Mr. Gillins, Mr. Lloyd Gillins, that is Mr. Lloyd Gillins, right? In a nice orange shirt, right there so. So I don't know how Lloyd Gillins come to be independent now. Or who them things that them can't fool, right? So I don't know. It's you see, the reason why Mark Golding come and just do what him feel and no business is because him know the things that are Jamaica need to shake up them folly grounds, Them need to shake up them folly grounds. This is why you have unscrupulous people like Dayton Campbell. And them come to them something here, a sending man like them are independent. Them are not independent, them are PNP. Them are PNP. So you see when other people start do things now, and it unethical, the PNP cannot speak. Because that is when you're going to see the hypocrisy coming out. See him like Mr. Carl Marshall. Mr. Carl Marshall a PNP from 19 how long. Used to be Speaker of the House. Then go dig up Mr. Carl Marshall from which part and come make him run independent. Him win 111. They said they never contest it. Him win 111 and Dwayne Smith win 1863. So the JLP looks pretty secure right there. No, we all remember the Center and Northeastern by-election where the PNP said, oh, we not contest it. We not contest it. But what them do? Them sending Mr. Anderson to come in and split the vote. But the thing about it is when them sending people and the people them say them are run as independent, what they're trying to accomplish does not work because once them come and say them running independent, the PNP people are not going to go out and vote for a candidate who says he or she is independent. Even if them know so the person are PNP, once them dip on the ballot as independent, they're not going to go out there to vote for them. Mr. Anderson get 222 votes. The UIC man get 30 votes. And Carl Samuda got 4,838 votes. So this is the new style of the PNP now. Sending one whole heap of independent candidate. PNP candidate. Sending them for tricky people then. But everybody know. I'm surprised that the JLP not load up this more. Because if them don't go fraud, this crap of PNP people want to see. If they don't go fraud, they don't feel good. And remember, I tell you now, when I put them people there in a government, nothing but fraud. Let me see. Yeah, Betsy, yes. I know that people voted for him because, I mean, he was campaigning for a long time. He was campaigning for a very long time. But all a man know like Mr. What's his name again? Hold on there. Not him. A man know like Mr. What's his name there. Them man they, you know, long people not see them. People not see them money from Gilbert Blow. People not see the Mr. Marshall from Gilbert Blow. And all upon a sudden them dig up and come out because of that them tell him to come down. All right. I want me say, I make mistake. Yes, sorry about that. I meant to say Matthew Samuda, guys. Thank you for the correction, people. Lord Jesus, I don't love correct people, eh? Yes, so I saw their style go, but the talking point where they might try run with now, they must say, what they say? Them say 4 by-election run. The PNP only contested 2 and won the 2. The JLP contested 4 and lose 2. I saw? Yeah, 4. Then say JLP contested 4, win 2 and lose 2. Right? Now we know say the PNP contested every last one of them. From Matthew Samuda come right down. The PNP contested every single one of the by-election them. Yes, they did. Them sending go dig up people from Gilbert time. And them go dig up Mr. Gillen and tell Mr. Gillen say go and go contest and go independent because we might not win and we don't want it power record. So just go independent. And that go on pan what go on people. Remember, uno na go hear no false story and no prank no over here, so. You understand? We not have to come over here so come tell lie. We not do that style and we not do that something there. Because make it make sense. Make it make sense. By election are run. And you only have a contest in a 2 division. And to be truthful, the PNP should ashamed of themselves for this, because here what now. The 2 way you selectively go contest, you want to give the impression like, say, all right, you contest it because you're sure of the one day. Now, if me sure of something, me not come out with no look narrow business, Me I come out very strong. You see, once me sure of something, me not look for come out narrow. You understand? I remember, for example, me did I try getting a one program one time. Me getting at the program and halfway through, me have to stop because something happened beyond my control. Now, when me say come is a determined woman, when me say me I go back into the program again, me score one 72 because you got to take an entrance exam. Score 72, which was higher than I scored before to get in. Right? But because the exam is so hard, a 72 was a good grade. Well, guess what? The program became so competitive, I couldn't get in with a 72. I'm frightened. I said, then, me get in with a little less grade than this and get anywhere. I just go buckle up my shoes. And I said, this time, me I come out sure. And when me go buckle up my shoes, I go study up and know say me I make the next one, and me nah make it in the middle, me nah scrape by, me I make sure so when time me don't take that test, then me I come out very strong. And me go sit back the test. 92, and I had nothing to worry about, because I know me have to get in with a 92. Nobody now come tell me say competitive this time. I say that to say, if you have how much by-election I run, and you selectively go in a couple of them, that means that the couple of them where you're going, and you're sure of them, you're supposed to come out strong, pan top, none a little bit of scrape by business. Based on the selective elections or by-elections that they chose to be involved in, you're not supposed to be this close. You're supposed to could have draw out more than 1,646 voters. Not supposed to be this close. Remember, you select where you want to go in because you're sure right, You're sure right. So it shouldn't be this close. Should have come out very strong. Yeah, man, it should have come out strong. And even though Rose not do too bad still, she could have do a little better even though as she bring out the most votes still. That's undeniable. But Mr. Downey, him keep up, him do a good job too. Because he pick up 1,978, very close. But that is something to consider when you're going to, look at these numbers and try to predict something or try to gauge the status of the people and how they feel. You don't need a poll after this, You can see that the thing is very competitive right now. It is going to be fiercely competitive going forward. Let us see what you guys are saying in the comments. Good evening 411. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Yeah, a win is a win. We're not taking away moderator. Me I beg you looking at the comment right here, so. Because some people know so they can come over here and listen, but them not supposed to talk in a comment over here, so. So me I beg you just looking at the comment for me, please, and thanks. We're not taking away anything from the people them who come out victorious, but if we want to look at the future and predict the temperature of the people and them something there, looking at the margin of victory or the margin of loss, that will tell you where you stand. Am I wrong? Am I right, people? Clarendon after recount. Let her give the moderator the link so that people can come up in our box so come talk. Because some people say they want to join the platform, and I want to make sure that we're inclusive over here. Moderator, look out for this link, please. If I can find you. So while I'm still thinking about it, guys, going forward, I've been receiving some messages where people are asking about the schedule of the program. You see, due to all the holiday season is coming, you have Thanksgiving coming, you know, you have Christmas holiday. I'm going to have family coming over. I'm leaving town twice over the holiday season. So I'm not going to be coming on as regular live. You understand? You might see me a couple of days a week, but not as often. But I will certainly put out a message on the community board to let you guys know what's going on, or if me cannot come next week every day, I will say, catch me on these days. But certainly you will get the usual upload. You understand? So just keep that in mind. But once the holiday passes, you will see a little more consistency. I hope that you guys have a safe holiday, and whatever it is that you plan to do, you are surrounded by love and joy and happiness and everything. That's what the holiday is about. You love the election analysis. Thank you. Yeah. But that's true though. When you look on the margin of victory or the margin of loss, guys, I say you can tell, the temperature of the people. For example, say Andrew just come up in the box. Thank you for joining, Andrew. But you have to, I think you need to enable your microphone or something, saying that your device is not connected. Moderator, thank you for dropping the link. Guys, if you want to come up in the chat, please use the link that the moderator just put and come up in the chat up here. So, for example, now, if you want to test the temperature of Southern Trelawney, you know right there, so say nobody's going to move this lady. Right? When you look in other constituency, right, so you can already see St. Andrew Northwest. You can, there's no question about it. You can already see what got happened there, so. When you look right here, so, you can see, say, it's going to be fiercely competitive here. Because based on the math, they're so close. You have people rolling out on both sides, basically at the same pace, right? But overall, and likewise, outer east, same thing. But overall, the turnout was low, guys. The overall turnout was low. I don't know if there's any more development, where that is concerned. You don't know. All me hear is that the turnout low. Jamaica people could be having election fatigue because they just voted 2020 in the general election. Then you had the local elections. Then you have these local by-elections, and between the natural disasters and you had the pandemic. People. It's a strange time. But one thing I want to say is, I think this season that we're living in right now, this, say over here, so we talk straight politics. And this is a good season for politics. This is a good season to talk politics I am very glad to be a part of this conversation about Jamaica's politics. And you know why? Because in this season, the truth is prevailing. Why do I say that? We live in a time now where we have never seen so much disinformation going on in our politics in Jamaica, right? The disinformation is at an all time high. The character assassination, the smear campaigns, the paying people to say this and say that, it's at an all time high. And at this time, the truth is prevailing. When you notice that every lie where the PNP them throw pa Andrew Holness, every lie where them tell, nothing nah stick. Me don't like liar, you know. Me don't like liar. But every single lie where the PNP cook up, them and the bloggers, them what them appear. Me understand some people have to hustle and do what them have to do. But you see, me as a woman now, me can't do anything, you know, so me not really understand people who operate them the way they. But from the lie where them tell about Melissa, remember when Melissa died and the husband getting a problem, where them come say, they go say Juliet Holness have Melissa land. The PNP them, you know, said Juliet Holness have Melissa land. And a PNP people, you know. Well, you know, say you have the Rise United faction and the PNP. So the Rise United faction, them go tell the lie, the disinformation say Juliet Holness have Melissa land. And the PNP people, Karen, I must have thank you for the gift, big up yourself. A Karen Cross and Jamaica 411 go do the investigation and go as far as go get copies of the land paper for sure the people them say a lie, nothing don't go so. After them kill Melissa and try to cover it up, them come a draw Juliet Holness name in it say Juliet Holness of Melissa land. And by the way, this month make 1 year since them try to cover up Melissa murder, kill her and try to cover up her murder. 1 year. Okay, Andrew. It's working. I just added you. Thank you. Oh, but it gone off. Try again. So when people heard this, and I just want to thank Jamaica 411 and Karen for doing that. When people hear and see the land paper and say I just lie the people them a tell. Because them a lie they what them a tell nowadays. And a normal lie now, some dangerous lie now. Some prison work lie now. So when Jamaica 411 and Karen go do the investigation and get the land paper and come back, and it shows say nothing don't go. So people start to look at them different and I say, oh, are them the style of politics who not try come bring in a Jamaica? The lie with them tell say Andrew Holness thief and Andrew Holness this and that. Them walk all over the diaspora and talk it. Them try to protest against Jamaica in the diaspora and Mr. Vegas. Mr. Vegas and Imhotep have to go stand up in them neck up at Washington, D.C. and ball out in their face with bull on. And say, I wanna do, I want Jamaica, brand Jamaica. I say, I love the two man, them say, yes, man. If patriotism were a person.
Greetings.
Greetings, Mr. Andrew. Welcome to the platform.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you. But I tell you, I usually don't. I usually only listen to these programs, but never say anything. You know.
Okay.
um. but I hope the Jamaica Labour Party is really paying attention. Even though those two areas were predominantly PNP, I think it does do something
Yeah.
to the PNP base.
Are you referring to when you say the two areas, them explain because not everybody understand the
Yeah,
politics
man.
though.
For yeah, good. For today, so Saint Morant Bay and Anon Town.
Okay.
Those two ones I'm referring to. The
Yes.
other two,
So you're saying no
um,
surprises there because the 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 two constituencies really are PNP.
well, I was surprised. I was hoping, I was hoping that Clarendon would have pulled through. Anon Town, Barton
Mm-hmm.
would have pulled through. Um, But when I saw, but we all know it was a battleground. It's predominantly PNP. They
Mm-hmm.
voted PNP most of the times. But I think I'm hoping the JLP, they're really, really paying attention because something is wrong with the base. People are, and even the leak that happened this morning, when I heard of it this morning. I think what will happen with the result today will mobilize and energize more of the PNP base. And if the JLP is not careful, it dampens the spirit. You understand? So they have to go back to the grassroots. They have to get back to the local and start, you know, getting in touch with the people. I've seen a lot of workers, even my MP, doing a lot of work, and you see the work, but you're not feeling the person. And that's, I feel, could be a challenge because people will overlook the work. They'll overlook the. I won't say which where what where I'm located, but people will overlook the work, the good work, and they will vote on party lines. They'll vote on the family tradition. So I think the only thing can combat that is having these MPs and these councillors um, getting in touch with the people so the people can feel them. And to be quite frank, in the last local
So
government election, huh?
sir, um I'm not gonna ask you your political affiliation. I don't
Mhm,
want to know.
mhm.
But you saw that four by-elections happened today, and
Yeah.
you're saying that the two divisions that were narrowly won by the PNP, that should be a signal to the JLP. I think that's a fair statement to make. So the other two of them now, where the PNP sending the two independents, where they got beaten very badly. Do you think that the PNP should be paying attention to those?
Um, well, they should, but
I'm
I
I'm
don't think they won't.
specifically I'm specifically referring to Dalrymple
Hmm.
and Duane's victory, overwhelming victory. Do you think that the PNP should be concerned about how badly they've done there?
Um, they should, as a political organization, they should be concerned. But you know
Mm.
why they're not paying much attention to it? Because they know, come hell or high water, those are JLP areas. So to them, we would have lost anyway. You understand?
I do.
Um, yes, I'm a little bit. I've heard words about Smith because I was so disappointed with the turnout for Smith.
Why
It's
is
like
that?
because, well, the words on the street is that he has not been performing very well, and the people are not happy. Hence, the extremely, because if you would compare apple to apple, if you look at Dalrymple, she was able to bring out a base of over 4,000, right? And with her
Hold
NP
on,
as
hold on, hold on, sir. Hold on. Let me just make sure what you're saying is. So she
mhm,
brought out 4,146, number one. Number
mhm,
two, today's what, Friday?
mhm.
Yes, so you would have had people who either gonna work, gonna market, pick me have to go pick up at school. I don't feel, me feel like say the election must be a holiday or something so that everybody can
Yeah,
participate.
well, I kind of
Um
agree. Yeah.
so you're talking now about Mr. Smith. I don't know why you would have be concerned about Mr. Smith when the person, the PNP man who went up against him got 111 vote. So we're
Yeah.
concerned about exactly.
So what I'm looking at, so and the win is the win, and he won, and when you
Mm-hmm.
compare him against Marshall, he won by a huge margin. But when you look at the numbers in that constituency and how
Mm-hmm.
they voted for the PNP, you realize that Smith was not able to mobilize. Okay, so looking at, if you look at Saint Anne with Samuda, how he was able to mobilize over almost 5,000, and you look at Dalrymple as well, and these were not contested. So you'd expect that for Smith, if the
Well,
people,
what do you
yeah,
mean by they were not contested, sir?
not contested. I mean that there wasn't any opposition
No, man, they were
from the
opposition, man. Them just couldn't cross it.
from
Look
the
here.
PNP.
No, look here. Some would have brought out 4,800 votes, which is fine. But
Yeah.
you had other people in the race as well. So I don't really believe this idea that they were not contested. They were, but they were
Oh.
just not competitive against the Jamaica Labour Party there.
Mhm,
Same
mhm.
thing with Dalrymple. The PNP want to give the impression that they did not contest, but they sure did. They did. They just were not competitive there.
Yeah.
No,
So,
go ahead. Sorry.
so no man, I wanted to ask you a question. So, how do you feel about the extremely low turnout for Smith?
The low
Because
turnout for Smith, I mean, yeah, it's a cause for concern, but also you have to look at who is gonna go up against him, the
mhm,
organization that is there. All of them something they play a part in the thing, you know. You understand?
mhm.
So me not really concerned right this minute. If I were a member of the JLP, I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
I'm
too
not.
concerned at this time.
Yeah. Hmm.
But
I'm not concerned that
certainly,
he's going to lose, but concerned that the margin that I mean, to me, it's an indication. It's an indication that in terms of the vibe and the energy.
mm-hmm,
Because remember, the numbers speak for themselves. When you see the numbers, you mean
mm-hmm,
you're people are telling you that, yeah, we like what's happening. We like what's happening. So I feel like the numbers speak for themselves. And I've heard it on the street, to be quite frank.
mm-hmm.
Um, that in fact, before he was what you said now, nominated. You'll hear the word on the street that he wasn't the best performing counselor. Um, and it just cemented what I've heard before when I look at the numbers. So I think the JLP has a couple of months. They have a couple of months. It's not a lot, not a lot of time. And it's not an impossible
So
task.
well on this, sir. Me still now go ask your political affiliation, you know. But oh, nobody tell me neither, you know. But you not talk about the PNP we have 14 seats. Are the PNP for win something, you know? Sir,
Well,
sir. I will send you come over here tonight, sir. Oh, you not talk about the no, for sure. Oh, you not talk about the PNP we for win 17 seats, sir, for go back in a parliament. You
well,
know work
true,
on it.
true. Well, to be quite frank,
Mm-hmm.
no, if to put it, the PNP has a lot of work to do. They have a lot of work to do. But let me tell you what's happening on the PNP side now. They seem to be pretty organized. They seem to be focused solely on the numbers. Let me tell you what's happening with the
Where's that?
Jamaica Labour.
What hear that, sir?
So
Where's the
no, no,
PNP
what I'm
argument?
saying, no, I hear you laughing, but if you look at it, even though we would say that the Jamaica Labour Party won the last um, local government election.
Yeah.
PNP claimed that they won the popular vote. At the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, listen to me. I go on the EOJ, I pull down the stats, and when you look at it, right, you're seeing the numbers, and the numbers are speaking for themselves. So the JLP cannot take it lightly at all. And there are some. I was even looking in my constituency.
You're still going
And,
back to the JLP, so you're not afraid on PNP. Sir,
huh?
over here, sir, one
No,
balance.
if I can, if well, good, well, good. So I want to be balanced as well, But I'm just
You
sharing.
do? You do?
Me no sound bad.
Oh, poor Jesus. Anybody know the money we attack?
No, nobody knows me, because I don't really have these conversations.
I
But to
joke
be
me I make,
quite
man.
frank,
I joke me I make.
but to be quite frank, I was listening in. And I said, you know what? I was actually doing some work, some work, and I just decided to chime in. But if I were to share my opinions, and in
Yeah.
terms of political affiliation, I believe that the Jamaica Labour Party is doing a good job with the economy. However, the the um the man on the street, I doesn't is not feeling it. And I can give you an example. I have the opportunity to disperse the um what you call it, the tax credit. People would come in, and they'll one and two. When I'm there, I'll disperse, and I would run jokes with a few of them when they come in to collect it. I'll say, that's your government working for you. And the response that you get, just testing the water, And let
Mm.
me tell you, the response that you get with the government giving $20,000 tax credit, you would have expected a totally different um, response, which means that.
All right. So
Mhm,
you're talking about the economy now. A friend of mine and I were talking yesterday, and she said something very important. And I'm going to say it here. And I hope that the Prime Minister of Jamaica will hear this, or anybody affiliated with the Prime Minister. You see, all our economic success in terms of where we came from 2013, and stabilizing our economy and laying that foundation of stability and fiscal responsibility. And
mhm.
now the government comes say they might turn to a new chapter where growth is concerned. That's all fine and good. But let me just say this. You see, the Jamaican people, then where our economy is concerned, are two things alone them care about in this time. As a matter of fact, Jamaica people can't take the heap of paperwork. Remember we that for a long time. I lie, sir.
That's
We not
true.
deal with paperwork. So here what the Jamaican people them care about when we're talking about the economy are those two things alone. Them care about the tax, and then care about minimum wage. Right? Am I wrong, sir? Am I right?
No, no, man. Yeah, yeah, man. You're good. You're good. Yeah,
All
you're
right.
correct.
No tax and minimum wage. So when you're talking to the people about the economy, you have to remind the people and tell them, say, from we come in, no new tax. From we come in, we double or we triple the minimum wage. That's all the Jamaican people them business about. Because
Yeah.
really and truly, the macroeconomic success and all of these things, Jamaican people just, me no know, Jamaican, me no know, me no want to say they lackadaisical when it comes on to the economy of the country, because that's not fair. You have a lot of intelligent people in the country who will take the time to, learn, and them want to hear and keep up with and them something there. But the average people, the average citizen, them only business but where you tax them and where them a get paid minimum wage. Allow me to tell, sir.
No, that's true.
That's
No, you're
mostly
you're you're
true
correct.
for the most
But
part.
here's the other thing too. Here's the other thing too. It's also about perception, because while, especially with this 200, what you call it, this 200%. Give me a second.
Yeah, take a second. Miss Erica, you're right, tax minimum wage and roads, but at the economy we really are talk about. But you're right, the roads, yes. Them business about roads too. Um so guys, if you all want to come up and join the chat, the link is in the chat. So if you want to come up and say something, you can just click on the link. Moderator, so the moderator just dropped the link there. It's in the chat. So you're welcome to come up here and join. Good night, Big Mike. Big up yourself. No, man, we have to hear everybody. We have to hear everybody. Wanna predict a big turnout for the general election? Tell the truth.
Boy, I know this is going to be competitive. It's
How we are
going
the
to
friend,
be,
sir?
boy, let me tell you something. Uh, for my MP, who is
Oh,
doing
your
a good
MP.
job, boy, I'm not going to
If you
say,
don't want to talk, that's okay.
yeah. But in fact, I was going to WhatsApp her or call her to say, listen, I need to come on that team because you're doing a good job. And
Yeah.
they have my era have traditionally voted um, um, for many years for one side, and it's just a female who is doing a good job now,
Oh,
first timer, so. Um, and the thing is that the one party has predominantly has a larger base in the area. And to be quite frank, I vote I really look at the issues because in the last local government election, I didn't vote.
you
And the reason
didn't?
I didn't, no, I didn't vote. And I'm a strong supporter of my MP and what she's doing and stuff, but I didn't support the councillor
Oh,
who, and the reason I didn't do that because the work was lacking and I couldn't say I'm going to vote just on party line.
oh.
Love, I just couldn't do it, and
So
so I
you's a
didn't do
party
it.
member. You's a party member of somebody party.
Well, I'm not going to say party member because I don't pay no money, but
You's a party squatter. You's a party squatter.
I tell you. But seriously though, I think it is about really if people if your representative not doing what they're supposed to do, it
Yes.
don't make no sense. I think that's where we need to get to. And if we were voting along those lines, I think the results today would have been different.
All right.
Um,
Well, thank
yeah.
you. Thank you
Yeah,
for
man.
sharing
Yeah,
it with
man.
us.
I keep on listening in. Thank you, man.
Yes, have a good night. Thank you.
Blessings. Yeah.
Guys, if you want to come up and join the conversation, I'm going to be here for another 20 minutes or so. So feel free to come up and tell me and tell the audience what you think about today, what you think about the results, what you think about how the PNP has operated in running away from by elections and sending independent candidates to go and contest them. What do you think about all of that? What do you think about the margins of victory and losses? All right, let me take a call from one of our subscribers here.
Good night.
Good night, UVC TV.
I don't know if you're having the broadcast today, but trust me.
Oh, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live.
Oh, you're live? Oh
Yeah.
my God. Good thing I have to speak. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
Today's election.
Hold on there. Hold on. Do you have something you want to say privately because you're being heard? Or you want to be in the chat?
Just a quick one. Just a quick message to you. I heard that there was some level of voter intimidation today and some level of vote buying as it relates to the councillor seats. But let me point out this to you that the way how the PNP supporters are behaving today is very erratic, and a close one of mine told me about it.
Where? You're talking in the east?
Yes.
Or which part then fire the shot?
Well, fire the shot before that, their behavior.
Oh.
Before the police fire the shots.
Oh, I wish we had a shot for you. Clarendon or Outer East?
East, St. Thomas.
Okay. All right, well, by the police responding like that, there was definitely a cause for concern about behaviors and confrontations. We don't encourage that. Say that again?
The shots are to be fired to disperse the crowd.
Yeah, may I have the video, man? I will send you the link of the program. Let me just finish up and then we can talk, okay?
Yeah, man.
Thank you for calling.
I don't know say life, but
that's okay. Yeah, man. Thank you. One of our good subscribers here who always keep us posted on what is happening on the ground and all them something there. So, I don't know. This is not good, guys. I don't like to see this at all. And you see, this is an indication that when the next election comes, the police will have to be deployed. This is what this is telling us now, you know. When you see what Mark Golden do today, go into the polling station and him not supposed to be in there. And them fling back laugh at him. So when you are a leader, you have to act like a leader. You have to behave like a leader. That's why you cannot just put any local rare for leader. You have to put people who respect the rules and show an example so that other people can follow. Yeah, the police, them have to go get deployed, guys. Police, them have to go get deployed. Mark Golden said to the comrades, them say, the labor right, them not going to give it up so easy. So we have to go step up. It's time to step up and get busy and get wicked upon them. Them something they cannot be taken lightly. And this is where, you see, the media, I'm not in a nothing with the media, Jamaica. Because if it was any Jamaican, if it was Andrew Holness or anybody else who used that kind of language of political violence and division, you would have the media running him down outside of the parliament. You would have the media camped out at his house. You would have the Integrity Commission and the Ombudsman and everybody come down upon him. But because it's the Englishman who talk it, them go silent. Nobody's going to hound him and ask him, what do you mean? What message are you sending to the Jamaican people when you as a leader are going to tell them that it's time to step up and get wicked because the government is not going to give up easy? He has a sense of entitlement. He expects Andrew Holness to turn over the keys to Jamaica to him without him having to compete for it. He expects to just have it his way. And you see the media won't Gleaner, Nationwide, Observer, all of who call themselves journalists, none of them. Integrity Commission, none of them. They now go home him and ask him nothing. And this is why I say Jamaica being a free-for-all country like this, anything can happen. Well, him walking at the polling station with him entitled self and then lick back laugh at him. Me no condone that and me no endorse that. Because the buckle could have missed and lick somebody else or shot fire and they sitting there. So we not endorse that no time. But I'm saying bad behavior is going to beget bad behavior. This no good no time. So me not in a nothing with no media Jamaica. That's why we have this a platform to come talk out the truth and split justice. The media in a Jamaica. All the good journalists them dead and gone. Good night, Ryan. Thank you for joining. Ryan, turn on your mic. Ryan, when you're ready for talk, just let us know. When you figure out how to turn on your microphone. Let me read some comments in the meantime. Exactly in a time like this. You should have heard Blunderbuss and his crew tonight. What they say? When the people them go over Blunderbuss go call up JPU name, Blunderbuss say, me no want hear. Because Blunderbuss know say we drag them over here, you know. But when you no contact, we want to hear what them I say because guess what? Them say them are mainstream media. We not mainstream over here, you know. We're not really mainstream over here. We are Jamaica politics uncovered. Meaning say, anything where the media them are Jamaica afraid for touch and afraid for talk. Or because some of them are get paid then cannot talk. We over here so will talk because we not getting paid over here, so from no unscrupulous politician. So we Blunderbuss them say. The journalists in Jamaica have gone to the dogs. For true. The media is very weak. I like Cliff Hughes, but he is a serious flip-flopper. Then that's why they call him Blunderbuss, man. Because him come blunder say, tell Mark Golden saying win local election, you know, make him can't tap talk saying win. We are from the old school. I can only do the phone. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to charge a phone, you know. I forgot to charge a phone there tonight. Miss Love, you see tomorrow when I come back on, your call first me I take. Make sure you take the number for the screen. Because tomorrow the phone line I got open, guys. Yeah, tomorrow I got open the phone line. Let me see something. I don't know if you all can read that, but we'll have the phone line open tomorrow. The phone is not charged right now because that phone is only for this program. So when the program not going on, I don't carry it with me nowhere and I don't really use it. But I'm going to make sure it's charged to open up the line tomorrow. All right, so comparative results for Yalas. 2024 PNP won by 2%. 2016 JLP won by 6%. 2013 PNP won by 12%. Thank you, Jamaica Live Online, for that little bit of data. That speaks volume. But not surprised because I think we've had enough time to see that the voter apathy in the country is quite high. It has been that way since, well, I'm not going to say 2020. I'm going to say it's been its lowest since 2020. But over the past 15 or so years, 20 years, we have consistently seen the voter apathy increasing over both governments, both administrations, the people of Jamaica have become apathetic. Why? In my opinion, I mean, it is debatable, but in my opinion, I think in Jamaica, the way that we do politics, it's very different in that the people who are represent the people, they are so detached from them. They don't have town hall meetings with them regular anymore. They don't have conversations. They don't consult the people anymore. The only time the people them really see them are when they go protest on them are, if any catastrophe happens. Otherwise, the people don't see them in the good times. The people don't see them when they want answers. The people don't see them when things are being hotly debated in the parliament and them supposed to consult the people. They must say, this is what's happening. What do you think? I make representation for you. I want to hear what you have to say. That's not the politics of Jamaica today, guys. And that's why the people them have largely detached from them representatives. And if you're somebody who don't agree with me, let me hear what you have to say or why you think it is not so, or if you have anything to add to why the Jamaican people have become so apathetic. So Jamaica Live, thank you for that data. %. 2016, 6%. 2013, 12%. Sounds about right. But nationally, voter turnout. The people them need a reason for really come out. But you know what? I don't think the leaders them in Jamaica have taken this matter of voter apathy serious enough to try to change the way that the people them feel by finding a new way of communication with the people. I think that's the problem. Me say me couldn't even laugh when me hear Damian Crawford say Andrew for come. Andrew for cancel conference Sunday at the arena. What a piece of brightness. Look here, you see the seriousness in our politics too? No more seriousness in our politics. You guys keep talking about leaked voice note. What leaked voice note? I haven't heard any leaked voice note. Tell me in the comments what the leaked voice note is about. Let's see. What is the leaked voice note, guys? Good night, Coley. Do you notice how when Andrew has a meeting, there is noise, so you can't. There is noise, so you can't hear what is being said. But whenever Marky G meeting, it's pure noise. You will never hear nothing what been said. I feel like said the whole of them when them a keep meeting, I be nice. Between the dancehall music and dancehall has almost become the central theme of every political gathering that I see. I don't like it, guys. Me not anti-dancehall too much, but there's a time and place for everything. When these meetings are being held, the people them come to deal with serious business. So them heap a selector they were them having at the meeting them. Me not say I can't play a little one conscious music, but every time the speaker pauses, when you come in with this one whole heap of dancer, stop them something there, man. Stop that, man. A serious something. The JLP councillor venting, me not hear it. I don't hear it. Lord Jesus, Miss Pauline. Damian Crawford have baby, you know. I mean, him not, me not think him have no wife. But him have baby. But me not think what make the government for cancel them conference? Me not see no reason for them cancel them conference. And it certainly could not be based on the result of the by-elections. They're not supposed to cancel no conference for that. As me said, the PNP should have shame because the two division where them win, them should have win by a big margin. And them don't put on them PNP face and go contest Dalrymple and the other gentleman there, them put in independent candidate with a PNP. So as I look at hide and seek business, so that and nothing for cancel conference about. The PNP for cancel my goal in that them for do and make politics nice again. People not tell the truth. Papa Jesus. Me say the politics boring, ma go and look a boring look a Englishman. No sir. Me have to talk the truth. Me have to talk truth. Cause that will come about yourself for do. Look a boring look a Englishman a come in a politics a come cool up the sitting. No sir. Donald Trump break Lord Jesus, nobody with that. Come in like see it. Donald Trump dance like Mark Golden. Hey, me tired of the whole of them are sick, you know. No, sir. Today what? Friday. Tomorrow Saturday. Sunday. And when I conference, I which Sunday? Damian Crawford for talk. Why? 400 mix up your see watcher. No man a laugh. Damian Crawford must come tell Jamaica why the government must cancel them conference, eh? Damian Crawford said that Mark Golden is only good for 2 years. So why 4 years later the JLP must cancel them conference? Make it make sense, Damian Crawford. Sunday the 24th. Okay, in a 2 days. I'm going to be watching it. Yeah, so when I was talking with the previous subscriber and he brought up the economy, remember the Jamaican people them when it comes on to the economy, them do not do paperwork. That means the Jamaica people them not have time for read no big economic presentation. Jamaica people them not even have the attention span for sit down and watch parliament for 5 minutes. So when you now come talk about the economy, just tell the people them say they not get no new tax and tell them say minimum wage. You know, type in a comment and tell me please and tell the audience. When the government came in 2016, what was the minimum wage then and what is the minimum wage now? The people them only business with the tax and the minimum wage, and we need to update the people them on their road. The PNP MP them we in a parliament. Uno can tell the people them sitting by the road too, you know, because uno get money to, you know, for the road and so, you know. And me say people are ball and a complain. So uno must talk about the road too. So I wanna get money for the road. Karen Cross was in St. Thomas endorsing Rosemary. Well, that is no surprise because, sorry, one of the time the Rise United faction did want to take on Rosemary and take her down and do her bad. And only know the division where Mark Golden caused in the PNP and Peter Bunting. The big dirty division we all know it can't sew up, can't fix. The big division between the PNP and the Rise United movement, that division. So, for Rosemary get Karen support, Karen is going to probably support the people them who are not members of the Rise United movement. While you have people who are PNP will say, look here, the fraud we Mark Golding come with, Data and Campbell and look riffraff people there. They don't have nothing at all to do with PNP until the Rise United movement them gone. Alright, see the information here now. The minimum wage in 2016 was 6,000 compared to now 15,000. So the minimum wage little over double. 6,200 411 say. And now 15,000. So the minimum wage it have to go up, because cost of living gone up, right? But there was a time when we had wage freezes and all kind of something. So Jamaica in one position now where it could have doubled the minimum wage. So you have to give credit where it is due. The minimum wage doubled. And to be honest, people who are minimum wage, them never got satisfied. Them are always want more money. Because the truth of the matter is, cost of living and inflation depend the world right now. So that is it. Tax, water, road, garbage collection, stable economy, steady hands. Yes, and the people who are serving at the local government level, them have a job to do as well. But how Jamaica stay, everything, them going to look to the Prime Minister of a country. When Portia was there or anybody else was there, so then do anything, them now look to and say MP or councillor or parish council, them are going to say Prime Minister. Like me I tell people, next year minimum wage going to be 18,000. Like we see. Lots of these people who vote PNP only do it to eat a food. So guys, uno have any suggestions about the platform here? Anything you want to suggest, anything you like or you don't like, tell me in the comments so that look what improvement can make. I'm going to try to tweak the platform just a little bit for the new year. So we're taking suggestions over here. Anything wanna do? Me don't want you wanna like. Tell me what you don't like or any suggestions for improvement on this platform. Say it in the comment and I will take it into consideration. Good night, Miss Rose. Minimum wage is 15,000. That is a disgrace to the Jamaican people. I pay my workers $5,000 a day. Well, Prince Reed, where are you? That's the first thing. And the next thing is, you have countries where pay them workers less than what Jamaica pay for them workers, And if the minimum wage double, over double, since 2016, I mean, where you want the government to do? Tell us what they can do and what they should do. In terms of US dollars, the minimum wage moved from $1.51 per hour to $2.42 per hour in 2024. Thank you for that information, 411. Jamaica has always had a low wage problem since the beginning of time. I saw it go. You say if it was up to me, guys, you say the Jamaican dollar, me not bother use that again, Tell you the truth. If it was up to me just change the currency at Jamaica, make it be like make it be US dollars or something like that. Me no know. Worse like how when foreigners come to Jamaica, and they don't they don't on the coastlines and in these resorts and stuff, and you're shopping around. People talk US dollars to you. They don't talk to you about something there. And our money not really have no value anymore. The road soon fix up like the highway. Yes, Miss Wise, we know. The Spark program also. How can Karen support that comrade and does not make a connection with supporting Mark? Well, maybe them a friend long time, Everybody have a way of doing them thing. Me personally, I don't see it beneficial to support anybody in the PNP because Mark Golden is just not. He's not. I don't even want to start. You understand? But me would have considered that supporting the party where they hijack. So me not really see it makes sense. But if she and Rose's friend, Rose was probably looking forward to her support, and I really don't see anything too wrong with that. But Karen is not you, and you is not Karen, and me is not Karen, and Karen is not me. You understand? You have to come and work more often. What you mean? Oh, that's one of the suggestions. Yo, wicked man. No, sir. Come to work more often. Ah, Jesus. Erica, what is your suggestion? Them pressure the Prime Minister bad. Some of the people them just cannot please none at all. That's how it go. It comes with the territory, And that's why the Prime Minister of the country, no matter who that person is, they must pressure their members of parliaments and representatives because when the pressure come down on the Prime Minister, him or she are gonna feel it. So that's why when me hear Andrew come out and say the MP them fi do a look better and rare. Yeah, that is the right thing to do. Because when the crocodile them come down upon the Prime Minister of the country, them now point no finger upon the MP and then councillor. No matter which side of the political island come from, a Prime Minister them a pint pan. The only thing I don't like is when you give Liz an unchecked run to spew her propaganda. All right. But you can't accuse me so me don't fact check. Me fact check Liz. So me don't know what kind of uncheck run the moderator can accuse me of. You're my fact checker. Rosie the foreign. Okay. Lord Jesus, how me I find that now? Everyone want to text it on the Prime Minister like him or them man or them father. By the sweat of your brow we shall eat and earn. Mm. The JLP ban vuvuzelas from inside their conference venue. They are dealing with substance. For sure, me never know. That's good, man. Too much damn nice in them, man. Every time you turn on one political meeting, you can't hear nothing what the speaker them a say. When another hand them a blow, at the selector them a join out the people them argument with music. Them for stop them something them man. And some of the people them a come at the conference, them are come at the meeting them. Them come there with them long gut. Right? I can't look Roman bomb for drink for con junk and disrupt. Now come there for hear nothing of substance. Them come there to get junk and them something there. Them think they for stop, man. We are civilized people. Party time a party time. And politics time a politics time. That means you will have more unemployed people because most employers will not be able to pay their workers. Good night, my friend. Look more. Inflation here in Canada went up 2% since September. So now Trudeau says, Lord, how much longer that the man there be Prime Minister of Canada? Says to put ease on the citizens. He's removing tax from December 15 to February 15. As in Ontario, we pay 2 taxes, a total of 13%. Well, that not bad. Between December and February. Not too bad, at least he might try. At least he might try. I would like for you to invite MPs and ministers on. All right, I'll do that, Marianne. But sometimes people afraid of over here, Marianne. Sometimes people afraid. Sometimes people afraid of over here because you have some people who will write to us privately, but they're kind of afraid. Me no know. I don't think there's anything to be afraid of. I mean, we don't live in the 1980s anymore. What I found out about people, they love negativity, which spread like wildfire. The risers are very good at spreading lies and rumors, which they are feeding the more simple minds with. Yeah, that is true. And that's why it's important for us to understand where we consume our information. And this is why, Miss Prudence, I celebrate this time. This time that we are living in right now, where the politics is concerned. I like it because the truth is prevailing. She said all of the lie them when they come out can't tell. None of them don't stick. None of them don't stick. And the biggest lie with them tell was when Melissa died and Melissa was unalived and them come say aneurysm and how she dead in her sleep or one heap or something. At them time that the Jamaican people them really what man say I want wicked set of people them. Minimum wages is a guideline that the employer doesn't pay lower than 15,000. Some employers pay more. Yes, that's true. Some of them pay more for sure. Do you have the video with Julian and Dayton Campbell? They were in a heated argument. That video is from 2019, Audrey. I know the video you're talking about. That was when the PNP has had its internal election 2019, when Dayton Campbell was walking up and down with bunting money upon him back because him love to spend man money, That's why I'm come tell them say the party need leader with money. So him likes him man money. When him did a walk up and down with bunting money in the knapsack bag by the vote them, and Julian must have tackle him over it. And him did have the money and the gun in him bag. Cause him love walk with gun in a bag, and money. To buy vote and bad up people. But that the video from 2019, I don't know why that has surfaced again. Thank you, Mr. Clark. Minimum wage in US is $10. 8 years is $16. Okay. Some places minimum wage higher, you know. Yeah, some states the minimum wage higher. And yeah, some states where the cost of living is very high. Marlon, tomorrow the phone will come on, I promise. Tomorrow, the phone line wide open tomorrow night. Promise, you know. We need to return to the gold standard. Of what, Jamaica 411? That's why I like to listen to your videos. I wouldn't know that the win with a narrow margin in the 2 municipal division. Okay. Yeah, remember I know say them people here, them come like Donald Trump where them like to manipulate things and them like to come out, come tell lie and preempt and them something. Them. Remember the same thing them do with the by-election, not the local election, them come out, come claim victory and them never win nothing. But through blunderbuss, they got do what him do. Them say money him take, I don't know. And them something there. So them don't believe in processes and respecting, you know, our institutions and things. They don't believe in that. And that's why them can manipulate or try to. I mean, people like me don't fall for it because I know how they operate, you know, so it's not hard to figure them out. But when they do things like this now, and because them don't want nobody to say them a lose and they lose, them send out people underneath the quiet to come run so them are independent. The truth of the matter is the by-elections that took place between Matthew Samuda and until today, the 4 that took place today, and the one where Matthew Samuda did, you know, well on there. The one where Matthew Samuda did in a plus them 4, you have 5. Out of them 5 by election there. PNP lose 3 and win 5. When you looking pan it right yes up on the screen, I make them trick on. PNP lose 3 of the last. Well on there. That is the fact of the matter. The last 5 by election. So when them are going to talk about cancel conference, I mark goal in there for cancel because I feel say I mark goal in our long PNP. If Mark Golding never did it, the situation would have been a little more competitive, but it's not because between his divisiveness and the hijacking with them galang with, and that's why the PNP people them not really in a them, and that's the truth. Them not in a nothing with them because they not no vibes. Then daddy, them boring, then walk slow. Then I know if you have conversation with people. All of them something there. So out of the 5 to know, PNP lose 3. We not have to give me my props for that match that we just do, you know. Come and know say a whole heap of people. A whole heap of people never know. We don't know tonight now. Over 1,000 now over here. We don't know tonight say. Them are independent, so-called independent candidate. We go run in at the by-election them are PNP, a PNP send them. A PNP them. All 3 of them want to looking at here is PNP people them. But them just tell them, say, go and go run as independent because if you no lose, it will look bad for we. So then go put on independent and sign up independent paperwork. A PNP them. Mr. Gillen a PNP. The man in the middle where used to be the PNP speaker of the house. And the man in the white, the three of them are PNP. So me just tell you now. This a maths here, Data and Campbell maths. The same maths when use and make Bunting lose the challenge. I'm sitting there, Data and Campbell maths this. Because them twisted in their mind, you know. So what that telling us say? That telling us say they're not no candidate, they're not no fit and proper candidate where them could have sent go in the race them. If you go put on them PNP clothes and show the people them say a PNP versus JLP. Them don't have no proper and fit candidate. They're not no proper and fit candidate. Because look how them go take out this man from outer retirement, from outer Gilbert time. 1988 was Gilbert, don't it? And then go dig up this local man here if you can win 111 votes. You know, see them out of that too. Them bright, man. So, spread the good news, people. Out of the last 5 by-election, PNP lose 3. 411, you not agree with this, Amatia? Because we know, you know. Out of the last 5 by-election, PNP lose 3 and win 2. And the Jamaica Labour Party win 1, 2. I think JLP win how much? 3, not sure. JLP would have win 3 and lose 2 today. And PNP lose 3. Yes, so 50-50. Wanna tell me if me wrong with the maths? Maths are my favorite subject, you know, Audrey. Yes, man. I see people who think with mathematical brain. No ramp with them. Yes, success. You know, see a viper them, man. The viper them come and try and manipulate the system. Same like how they manipulate the system in a PNP. Because the righted PNP, they never ever put Mark Gold in it. They talk it truth. The righted PNP them, they never take up Mark Gold and put him there just so. And as you said, the man has no vibes. A man can have a talk a patwa good. I care 0. PNP lost 3 by... Yeah, Maxine, you know, so the maths go fit through. Guys, want to make sure not hit up the like button, including the silent listener them. I don't know why someone afraid to talk over here. We not buy it over here, you know. All right. So, now we get the maths. PNP lose 3 by-election since Matthew Samuda by-election. But them want you to believe say the independent candidate them lose. No go so people. See Mr. Gillins, I'm showing you Mr. Gillins. Mr. Gillins a campaign in an orange shirt from when? See Mr. Gillins there. Yeah, here. So I don't know how they go put Mr. Gillins in a race that come talk about independent. I wish part him there too. See me. I don't know how them go put Mr. Gillins in a race about independent. Look right there. So which part Mr. Gillins are independent, eh? Mr. Carl Marshall. Mr. Carl Marshall supposed to be a respected gentleman. Why Mr. Carl Marshall make people like Dayton Campbell use him Mr. Carl Marshall was Speaker from 1993 to 1997. Good Mr. Carl Marshall make them go push him in a race and tell him both run as independent for go get 111 vote. Tell me guys if them stop me on a wickedness. Eh? No, sir. Them stop me you're sinful. Like seriously, sinful. Let's see. Good night, Miss Katie, and welcome to the platform. I hope you hit the subscribe button and come back again tomorrow. Thank you for joining. So really and truly, guys, the truth of the matter is when it come down to it, you see these by-elections, and by the way, the elder JLP MPs, them, the oldest, or should I say the longest serving members of parliament in the entire Caribbean region, Carl Samuda and Mike Henry, they are set to retire. They're not running back. So the JLP has some MPs to replace, which they will do going into the next election. You have some on the PNP side who must get rid of too. Mark Golding and Peter Bunting are grandfathers, and they must lift up now and make some other Jamaicans who can serve the country with integrity, honesty, and decency come up and lead and be a part of the opposition leadership. Mark Golding is a grandfather of 2 grandchildren. Peter Bunting must have 5 grandchildren. I don't know. Because the last time me see him face full up like cabbage. So I don't know how them fear come tell people about the time come. Before then go sit down in a rocking chair with them grandchildren. I mean, I'm nothing against old people, you know. Because the whole away of the old one day. Right? And we love the elderly people. But you see the one them in the politics where them don't make no contribution. All them do are make mischief and try to undermine our government and our country. Undermine even their own self. Make Jamaica not have no opposition. We not have no tolerance for them, the people, the guys. Honest to God. We not have no tolerance. We might go in a go. Eh? Sometimes him a go and him look like all him want do. Right and him want to have drink a rum and want spliff and for go sleep. Nobody can bother with them. The politics are one energetic sport. Yeah, man. Politics is an energetic sport. You're out there represent people. You have all these great ideas. You know, you want to help develop them. It's an energetic sports, man. Jesus. No, Mr. Audrey, them enough. Then cabbage is nice, but some of them face full up like cabbage for true. I don't know because of age or because they're wicked. Bunting face full up like cabbage. Right here now, I see picture. So for the JLP now, I get their elder statesmen to step down. That is good. Replace them and replace them with people who are energetic and who have the support of the Jamaican people and who are here for the right reason. That's what we want to see. And this is why the PNP lost its base, because they told Peter Phillips that he was old and all sort of something. And right now, when you look at Peter Phillips beside Peter Bunting, for example, and Mark Golding. Peter Phillips still have the whole of the ear them pan his head, you know. Mark Golding on the head top, you know, and Bunting on the head top neither, you know. Some of them know which part them a go. Fitzjackson, Angela Brownberg, Hilton, the only one on the PNP side is doing something in his constituency is Julian Robinson. You know, so I saw me here for true. What a sad situation. Oh, Jesus. No, sir. Chang needs to go. I agree. Yes, I think at this time, I think that wrong with the politics of Jamaica too, you know, guys. The energy, they suck the life out of the politics. When I say, all right, let me tell you something now. When I say, what's your name again? Dana. When I say Dana, that I wouldn't call she, you know, I think she's the information person. When I hear Dana and the way she speaks and communicates, and when I see she call up the Prime Minister, I see Kamina, I see even Nigel, although Nigel go on like my grandfather, but I just threw them groom in a church and so. But when you see them people, they can see the energy, you know. They're ready to work, they come to work, they know the information, you know, they know how to communicate. And when you look on the PNP side, where you see Mark Golden in the day, everybody is afraid for talk. And who now left and gone silent, and right now them I rely upon Damian Crawford for bring a look of vibes, but then don't mash him down already. And send him out to media, same chat them, man. Look here, man. We need energy in the politics. The energy gone for the most part. That's not good. Jamaica people are very passionate about their politics. They don't want nothing with daddy. They don't want nothing with impotent. This is the politics of impotence, where the PNP is concerned. So the JLP, I get rid of them impotence there. But the PNP is hell-bent that they want to let go impotence on the Jamaican society and people. No, man. The whole world I try to develop now, you know. And I want to also talk about this video I posted that you guys seem to really enjoy recently. The video with the little old lady that is 94, so 95. When I watched that video, it made me so sad because both of my grandmothers are dead. And when I listen to that little lady and see, oh, she just glad for in the presence of other people, you can tell, say, people not really pay much attention to her anymore because she said the whole of her family them dead off. So as she alone a collect her little pension also. And when me hear how she just, boy, me I tell her, hey, sometime, you know, how we make life complicated, you know, because a woman will live 95 years with all that she has seen in her lifetime. And she's just so grateful for the simple things in life. For other people talk to her, for she sit down and somebody take the time to listen to her. And she just glad. It look like say boy, she just come out of one dark place and she just see the light. She just happy. That was really nice. But I say that to say, where development is concerned, you see for that little lady they'll leave fear yard, you know. If you go collect pension, you know. She not supposed to have to do that, you know. If somebody who are 94 years old, I take public transportation, If you go office, go sit down and wait, get her pension, go home, stop a market, and do all of them sitting there. She too old for that, man. That woman they supposed to can have one little debit card where she can get her pension electronically sent to her. So that's when a time for she got a local market because she don't want to sit on her yard every day. She want to be able to go to market. So when she go market now, she can go spend her local money and get back home. But all that extra stuff to go sit down in office, and we need to deal with the bureaucracy. We need to deal with the way that we serve people in our country. That little lady shouldn't have to up and down but she collect pension at office, man. Yeah, she's supposed to get her pension sent to her electronically. You understand, guys? We in the diaspora need to do an investment fund for our JLP supporters, those that are true registered members of the JLP. Why everyone concerned about Karen Cross campaigning for a PNP candidate when she's a PNP? I just don't get it. I agree. Good night, Stronglink. Pick up yourself. Yeah, Karen never said she's not a PNP. Karen said she not support the leadership of the party or she have a problem with the leadership of the party. I am telling you that the JLP will win 40 seats in general election. Mark my. All right, Marlon, we are holding to that, Somebody screenshot this for me because we are hold Marlon to that. We are hold Marlon to that comment there. Yes, the PNP get the most help. With a PNP in our JLP, them grab everything. Mr. Karen Cross was out bringing out the votes. That's why I always said don't trust these people who knock Mark Golding and the PNP. Well, Mr. Donovan, she said she was a PNP, so, she never said she's no longer a PNP. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up now. Tomorrow we'll talk again. And certainly on Sunday we'll talk again because there's going to be the conference and stuff like that. We don't want to see no political violence. Me not like that. That not sit well, no time at all. And that's why we don't support and we don't condone the people that come to them a leader. We tell their supporters to get wicked and the other political supporters them. That's not right. And them think them embolden people to go and harm other people or to disrespect and misbehave. A leader must set example and set good example. Right? So here tonight, you hear about the 5 by-election. We examine them and the numbers them and the margin of victory and loss. We also talk about, and I told you guys about, the trick, the fraud, where the PNP come with send them PNP members, because even the gentleman who used to be the speaker, he said he's still a member of the PNP. I read that yesterday in a newspaper article. So what they do is send their PNP people to go and sign up papers that them independent because they do not want the Jamaican people to see them losing. But we know that they have lost 3 of the 5 by-elections. The PNP did. The JLP lost 2 of the last 5 by-elections. That is the maths, and it's the 2 divisionals that they lost today. Again, of the last 5 by-elections, PNP lost 3, 1, 2. JLP lost 2, 1, 3. And the JLP did not send anybody under this guise to go run as independent. Them faced them music. And they didn't do too bad because it was, in some cases, it was very close where the PNP was expected to win, as you can see right there. Anyway, that is it. We're going to wrap it up tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining. Enjoy your night, and we'll catch up tomorrow. Take care.